Guess what? If you want to change, you got to make a choice. And sometimes that choice is so simple because it's the difference between, are you going to go out and have all kinds of fun, or are you willing to sacrifice in order to have maybe a greater level of financial freedom, time freedom, independence? And you have to give yourself permission to actually redefine what you even consider as fun. If fun to you is going to a bar or a club, lots of loud music, going to a concert and like cheering, that's like fun, then you're probably not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready for the growth. You're not ready for transformation. You're not ready for your dream life, because you're happy being someone else's co-star, someone else's cheerleader. When in order for you to gain success, it takes a measure of focus, sacrifice, determination, being inspired, and taking action through that inspiration, because your dream, your goal, your vision is so doggone powerful that it literally pulls you towards it to where you ain't got time. You really just don't have the time to go and cheer on other people, to be their cheerleader, to help them build their life and build their success. And they'll be just fine, with or without you. They'll be just fine, because here's the thing. Many people are willing to be the cheerleaders of other people's lives. Is that you? Have you settled and been so beaten down by your life experience thus far that you've literally said, my role on this planet is to cheer on everyone else? I'm not worthy of main character energy, a main character role. If that's your mindset, it's like, my heart goes out to you, because I truly believe every single one of us is worthy to be the star of this thing called life. You are worthy to be the main character. However, I know there's been all these experiences. I know there's been all these letdowns and failures throughout your life. There's even probably been some bad things that have happened to you that have caused you some very deep pain. And I'm here to help those of you that are ready to help yourself, that are ready to release all that is holding you back, that is keeping you down, that it has you depressed, that has you feeling like you just ain't good enough. I'm here to tell you, you are good enough. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of success. But it literally takes a mindset shift to where you're now going to start to say and do things differently. And on top of that, you need to be thinking different things. And that takes focus. That takes waking up with intention. That takes you saying no more passing the blame and no more having time to waste. Investing in cheering and sending energy to other people's success. And that don't mean you're a hater. That just means that you need to literally disconnect from all the distractions, break up with your teams, right? Everybody's celebrating how their team won, and it's like, your team didn't win. That's their team. Or I always like to say this, you might be their team, but they're not your team. Those people will never identify with you, but they do, they value it, they appreciate it. They appreciate the fans. We all love having fans, people cheering us on. But are you willing to cheer yourself on? That's what it really boils down to. It's not about if you have the heart to really cheer on other people. It's, are you willing to cheer yourself on? Do you even have that level of worthiness inside of you that you're worthy of success? You're worthy of fulfilling your goals and your dreams, no matter how deep and far off they may seem. I'm here to tell you that your goals, your dreams are a lot closer than you think. It's because you think they're far off that they continue to elude you. You continue to feel like you're grasping at air. You're spitting in the wind. But you have to be able to alter your mindset. It really starts in the mind. You can either continue doing the same things over and over again. And we all know that that's insanity. It's crazy. And something has to shift. At some point, this message is going out to you, reaching you right here, right now, because it is meant for you. If any part of this message is connecting, you're like, wait, what is this? How does this guy know me? I hear this all the time. It's because this message is meant for you. This is the divine connection that we have. We share this. My failures, my setbacks, my burdens have now been transmuted into my success, my message, my mission, my purpose on this planet. I know what it is to hit rock bottom. I know what it is to go through many years in relationships self-destructing. And yet, I'm here to tell you that I'm done doing that. I'm done doing that. And I hope that your time is now. But I can't get you to change. You have to want to change. You have to realize that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. That whatever you're doing, it's not getting you your results. And yet you continue to numb your pain with all the self-medicating ways that you got. And you're feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like what? You can't get ahead. That you can't get no traction, that nothing's changing, but you just want to sit there and have it magically happen, and it's not going to magically happen. Things are not going to just magically start to change. It really starts in your mind. And if you really want to start shifting those things, you can't just figure it all out in your head. That's one of the big problems with so many people. Y'all want to just figure it out in your head. You need to invest in a journal and start writing these things down, getting the negative thoughts out of your head and start writing those down and crossing those out, not scribbling, just write down some of that negative thinking. Start to identify that you are your worst enemy. You are your biggest critic. And you need to get to the root of why. Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you so hard on yourself? Why are you so mean to yourself and thus others around you? Or maybe you're just faking the funk. Maybe you're so kind and nice, wearing masks, people pleasing, while you're sacrificing your own dignity, your own integrity, your own self-worth in order to what? Please other people? I know this is my story, and I broke up with that version of me. I've redefined who I am and who I show up in this world as, and you can do the same. But you got to start writing this stuff down. You got to wake up and start listening to positive affirmations. You have to realize that if you're living for the weekend, how are you going to spend your weekend? Sitting back, being a cheerleader? Or is there some work that you can be doing? You can be doing mental work, emotional work, physical work, spiritual work on yourself, self-improvement, self-development. That takes time. It takes time. And yet, how are you investing your time? Could you go a weekend without any television, without any sports, without going out and getting drunk and waking up with a hangover? Could you do that? Could you literally take a reverse weekend bender and just check yourself out, but check yourself in words to really do some self-discovery work. If that's something you're interested in, I highly encourage you to type in Results Kill Excuses to your app store, download the Results Kill Excuses app, and guess what? There's 25 lessons, over a month's worth of free content for you to start down that path of inward journey. If you just don't know how to get started with a blank paper, right? Download the app, watch the Start Here videos, and really start to say, let's do this. That is my gift to you. It's not all about talk here. It's about actually doing things. We need to do things, not just talk about doing things, not just think about doing things. You need to take action. And if you're someone that's just sitting there, sitting on the sidelines thinking, oh man, I don't know, maybe the stars will align. Well, guess what? It's a new moon. 111 day, 11-1. It's a new moon day. That means it's time to plant new seeds, new habits. We're down to the last 2 months of the year. Look back on your year. Holy smokes, what did you do this year? What have you accomplished? What do you have to show? What is your successes? What wins? Did you lose the 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds this year? Right? Did you reconnect with a healthy fitness activity on a consistent basis throughout the year? Did you start switching up your nutrition, right? To start cooking and preparing and eating healthy meals on a regular basis, maybe giving up fast food, junk food, and the likes? Did you work on yourself enough to attract the healthiest relationship you've ever been in? Have you started to save more money, invest in ways that helps your money to make money for you? Have you put in enough work that you're actually starting to heal and release your emotional and traumatic trauma? Have you been going to therapy? Right? What have you done? Is it another year literally just passed by that y'all just got the same thing going on? And it's wild how fast it goes. It's wild that when January 1st comes, you think, man, I got a whole new year. It's going to all work out for me this year. It's going to come together. I think most people start the new year with a sense of optimism, with a sense of renewal and hope. I can tell you, you want to know the secret to success, to manifestation, to growth, is I do that every single day. I wake up with that mindset every single day. Optimism, hope, renewal, unlimited possibilities. I don't have to wait for one time a year. It's every day you are given the keys to success. You are given the keys to unlimited potential. You are given the keys to accomplish your goals and your dreams. But guess what? So many of you are like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to stay this victim, or I can't do this. And again, that's all that negative thinking. And if you need help to turn your negative thinking into positive reframes, right? Continue watching this, share this message, right? We're going to continue digging deep. This is the Results Kill Excuses way. It starts on the inward journey, it starts at the mind. And every single day, that's really where my day starts, right? It starts with the positive morning vibes. And that's affirmations, that's meditation, that's journaling, it's prayer, right? It's literally having to set myself up for success for that day. That's all I'm focused on, is what's right here in front of me. And I'm willing to do and try new things. Then beyond that goes, eating healthy, nutritional. What am I putting in? If you put garbage in your body today, guess what? You're going to feel like shit tomorrow. And then it's like, how are you active? Like, as a human being, this body is going to start breaking down as the years go by, more and more and more. And if you're not maintaining some muscle, right? It is really, muscle mass is really the key to longevity. When people really start getting broke down, it's because they stopped doing any kind of resistance training. And if you're hearing this message, you need to get in the gym. You need to get in the gym. And if you don't know how to get in the gym or you're scared to get in the gym, you need to invest in a trainer, right? Would you rather invest in a trainer, right? Or have nurses and doctors taking care of you constantly on a regular basis? You can avoid so much of that, right? But then you also have to have this mindset of being a lifelong learner. And then at the end of the day, I look back on my days and I say, how did I make a difference? Did I make a difference today? Did I truly give back to strangers? Was I generous? How did I show up? Am I making a difference in the world around me? Those are my 5 keys for success every single day, right? Mindfulness, nutrition, exercise, learning, and making a difference. Those 5 things I do every single day to keep my cup full, and you can do the same. It literally costs you nothing but sacrificing your distractions and locking in and being focused. Being focused, living with intention, giving yourself permission to do new things each and every day. As many new things as possible, because here's the truth, no one knows who they are. I don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. And when I say you don't know who you are, you know who you've been. But no one knows who you are when you literally turn your whole entire life around and become the greatest version of yourself. We don't know how big of an impact you could make on this planet in a positive way by truly being the best version of yourself each and every day. And that's the challenge. It's you versus you. It's me versus me. Are you willing to take on the challenge to quit sitting on the sidelines, sitting on the bench, sitting in the stands, sitting on the couch, and start getting in the game? And the game is called life. And it starts right here, right now. You know the drill. Results kill excuses, because if it was easy, guess what? It would not be worth it. Greg's out.